Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Press Box. Brian Carson here with my co-host Kenny Varner. How you doing, Kenny?
I am doing well, Brian. I actually got some breaking news to start the podcast
Break it,
off.
man. Break it.
Yeah. Okay. We have a new district title champion. The Big Valley 10U's defeated State College. Just ended a couple minutes ago, and Big Valley won 3-2. So, congratulations on the District 5 title.
Yeah, congratulations, Big Valley. That's cool.
Yeah.
So now it's what sectionals they move on to?
I believe sectionals and then states, if
Okay.
all goes well.
Now the sectionals is kind of new, right?
I believe so.
Or
Yeah.
okay.
They used to call it regionals, but now they keep that for
Ah,
like the the level after states. So
okay. So they move on. Congratulations, Big Valley, and we have tonight, he isn't here yet. He'll be on a little bit later. We have Gary Barger, who's the District 5 president for Little League Baseball and Softball. Also, a well known wrestling official. He will be on, and as soon as we get him, he has to do some things today because there's games going on,
mm,
and then he'll be on. But right now, we're just Kenny and I flying solo.
yeah. Great to be back. We
Yeah,
had a
we had a week off. We had a week off to rest our weary bones.
yes.
So, what's been going on with you? The coverage slows down obviously because we are talking about high school being over, and the only thing really going on is Little League and Babe Ruth. So, what have you been doing?
Well, actually, been picking up the Little League and the Cal Ripken beat. Been covering, which has been kind of fun. It's a different game every day. You never know what you're going to cover until like the night before. So that always makes it quite an adventure, especially with your figuring time frames and this and that. But we've had a lot of good softball and baseball play, starting out with the Mifflin County girls 12Us and the State College 12Us. I guess they split up the division this year, and they had a District 5 East and a District 5 West. So State College went undefeated in their on their schedule, and so did Mifflin County. So they actually advanced to the next level, and they are currently playing each other in Indiana. So, like I said, it's pretty interesting. You go from covering softball one day to um, baseball the next, and then you the age groups are 12U and um, 10U, and some of them even have 11Us. So it's you got to keep your head on a swivel to catch up with all these games. But it's fun. It's exciting to see the future of the different high schools that are making a name for themselves down in that level.
Yeah, it is. A lot of these kids will be the future high school guys and gals on teams.
Mhm.
So yeah, I also we were talking before we got on that you think Mifflin County against State College would have been in a closer
Mhm.
venue than Indiana, PA.
Yeah, I mean, if here's a field they could have played like halfway, like Milroy or even, but yeah, they took the road trip to Indiana, which would give neither team an advantage, but just a lot of sleepy kids by the time they get to the field.
Yeah, and you said that's going on right now.
Yeah, right. Score here for you.
All right.
Okay, here we. Oh, that's the four. We also had when I wasn't kind of surprised me is we had a 12U or a 14U softball team. I just found out they played two games. They fell in both of them, but let's see. Still trying to find it here. I had it just a second ago, and you know
It's all
how that.
right. We'll be patient.
Okay, it's 8-5, and that is in favor of State College. We're in the third. So that's the latest and greatest I have for Evan as an update. So hopefully keep you posted throughout.
Okay. As I said, if you just tuned in, we will have Gary Barger here as a guest, but he's got some things going on right now that he's got to do. And Gary will be on soon. He's the District 5 president for Little League Baseball and Softball. Plus, he's also a wrestling official, and he will be on the show here, Gary. We just got to wait a little bit for him to come on when things are wrapped up with what he's doing. I think he's involved in softball today.
Okay, yeah, probably in Indiana, probably
Yeah.
watching, taking care of everything out there. Boy, he's a busy man. I seen him on the trail, and he's always working. Even when he's at a game, he's having people call him, and he's trying to organize things. And it's not an easy job, I'm sure, especially with games that setting up games on a nightly basis like that.
No, exactly. So for our audience out there, and for me too, do you know offhand how many teams, including in your Center County area, how many teams do we got in this yet?
Well, we have um, State College 12U's in baseball. Oh, my computer just there we go. Oh, gotta love computers. We have the Belfont 10U's. We have the State College. No, we don't have the Belfont 10U's because uh, because Big Valley took the title today. So um, State
Well, we have Big
College.
Valley.
Yeah, Big Valley 10U's, State College 12U's in baseball. We're down to that. And the State College softball, Mifflin County softball for the 12U's. And Nittany Valley and State College softball. They are playing for the championship game on Friday. So uh, they'll be battling it out for the third and deciding game of the championship series. So,
Okay.
but I think that is all we have so far. We had a couple Cal Ripken teams go down uh, to I believe it was sectionals this past weekend, and I don't believe any of them advanced. So the Cal Ripken All Star season has come to a close. Uh, so we're now just in little league mode, and coming up soon with Babe Ruth. I believe that starts here in the next couple days or so.
All right. Keeping busy.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes you don't know whether you're coming or going.
A little bit easier though when you don't than high school, huh?
Uh, no, with high school actually is easier because there's a schedule already pounded out. Where these guys are just like, okay, you won today, you'll play again Wednesday. We'll wait to see who won, and then you got to wait till later and find out who won, where they're going to play. It's just like hurry up and wait, and then boom, you got to make a decision to what to cover, and makes it a little harder. Where with the high school, you can plan out your week pretty good.
Makes sense. Yeah, really. While we're waiting for Gary, I got to talk about some professional stuff.
Awesome. Okay.
And this, the salaries, it used to not bother me, but it is getting totally ridiculous. The astronomical sums these guys are making for playing no matter what sport, for playing a game. Did you happen to see one of your favorite teams, the Boston Celtics? That was a joke.
Yeah, my heart sank when you said Boston Celtics. Sorry.
What Jaylen Brown got?
No, I didn't see that.
He got a 4-year deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
$314 million.
Wow.
He's going to make $62.8 million a year.
Jeez. For being just an above average player.
We are going overboard now, and I don't blame the players, because if you're going to get that, if the owners are willing to give that money, I would take it too.
Oh, definitely.
I'm not going to go, no, I took a vow of poverty. But it's getting ridiculous now.
It is.
It's getting ridiculous now for shooting a basketball to get almost $63 million a year. Is absolutely freaking ridiculous.
It is. And the people, in my opinion, that should be getting money that's equivalent to that is the people in the armed services, the guys who protect our country, doctors, who keep us all healthy. But playing basketball, I love sports, but I can't see forking out that kind of money for something that all of us, if we got a chance, would play for free.
And it's not just basketball, it's all sports. I mean, even quarterbacks now in the NFL, which is only a 17-game season, are getting like $30 million a year.
And they're planning on trying to make the quarterbacks excluded from the cap, the salary. That are going to make a special exception. I don't know how far that's gotten yet, but could you imagine, not including them in your...
Well, then teams that have money are going to they all have money, but I mean, that have real money are going to clean up.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you 100%. It's too much. And in the owners, they're the ones to blame, and they let the cat out of the bag, and now they can't get it back in. Even with some of these things they're trying to do with the first tier and second tier, or first apron, second apron, where they're trying to minimize the superstar, the three tandem superstars on a team, and trying to keep the salaries low. But then you go and you do that with Brown, and it just doesn't make sense.
62.8. I mean, he's the highest paid basketball player, NBA player, highest paid. So what do you think guys like Jokic and them are going to get in Doncic when their contracts run out?
Oh, partially part of the team, I'm sure. At least.
Yeah. And then we have the Bronny James, which I think is getting too much press. Everybody's making a big deal about it because it's father-son, which is kind of cool. Yeah. But we're in an era now where in NBA where it's the players that run the league.
Yes,
Not
Definitely.
the owners, not the commissioner, Adam Silver. It's the players that dictate what goes on. He wanted his son. The Lakers drafted him. My thing is, should he even have been drafted?
No,
Was
he
he
should.
good enough to be drafted? The kid averaged 4 points a game in one season at USC. Hell, my God, Kenny, I think you and I could make at least 2 baskets.
And it would be more entertaining.
4 points a game,
Wow.
and you're drafted because of the last name. Well, hey, he doesn't play like his dad.
No.
Let's face it. But Lakers got him. Now he can get there. I don't know what money they're going to give him, but he can sit in the bench for them, and it'll be a feel-good story for the media. What did Bronny James do? And I don't know. What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's terrible. LeBron actually, I believe, is running the team because they brought in his podcast mate, JJ Redick, to coach the team. And they said they had no communication about it. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't believe that a bit. You get Bronny James coming in, and he just signs LeBron just signs a contract, 2 years, 150 million, 104 million,
104 million.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know why they are holding on to LeBron. He's still a great player, but is it worth losing the fine Lakers legacy that they have? Because everybody sees that it's LeBron making all the decisions. I don't care what they say about it. Pelinka's not the one in charge. They go through LeBron.
Yeah, and it's like, and what does it happen? When have the Lakers? Yeah, they've been made the playoffs, but when have they been relevant? When have they been like where you're going to say, oh hell, they're an NBA Finals contender?
Right. Well, even that year in the bubble when they won the championship, it was the bubble. I mean,
yeah,
that you can't really count that, I guess, even though the Heat were in the championship too. But still, if they would have won, it would have been tainted as well. Yeah, it's they haven't won in 12. Hasn't done really anything in 12 years.
I looked up here. It said Bronny got a 4-year, $7.9 million deal.
Yeah.
That's all right, I guess.
He'll be playing in the G League most of the year.
Yeah.
So, he'll have that moment where him and his dad will be out in the court together, and they'll get their pictures and do all the fun stuff, which it's a great story. It's kind of like Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. back in the 90s. But there's a difference. The kid was good. Griffey Jr. was great. His dad, they both earned their spot,
Both all-stars. And you got to say, that was one of the rare cases where Griffey Jr. was better than his father. It doesn't happen much, but it does. Like Barry Bonds was better than Bobby. Even though I don't think Bobby did the roids.
No.
So, I mean, yeah, there is some cases, but usually it doesn't happen like that.
Right. So, yeah, it's interesting to see how you can't figure out what the Lakers are doing. Are they planning for the future, or are they trying to? I don't know, because
I don't think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, because the squad they have right now isn't anywhere close. I could name 4 or 5 teams that are better than the Lakers at this point right now.
Oh, so, yeah. I mean, in the West, I can. Nuggets, Timberwolves, Thunder, Mavericks.
Hell, I'd even say Golden State,
Yeah,
just by a little bit, but
they're all better than the Lakers.
mhm.
So, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. We had a holiday this week. It was Happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
Oh, yeah?
The longtime baseball player signed a deal with the Mets, and
Smartest deal in baseball history.
yep, for how
They're
many
going to
years?
pay him. They're going to pay him, I read, up until he's 72.
Oh wow! How would you
Oh,
like
my
that, knowing that you're
God.
getting $1 million every year?
Yeah, up until 72. And then they stop paying him. Why the hell would the Mets do that?
I don't know. They're the Mets.
But hey, we got training camp coming up, NFL
Yes. Yeah.
already.
It can't be too
Already.
soon.
I'm
This is
pumped.
this is exciting this year. I mean, I'm more excited this year than in years past. There's a lot of changes, a lot of new faces, a lot of great talent coming through. A lot of storylines.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the Rams, and I don't like it because every time I'm excited, they do bad. But I really think they have a good chance to be a real a contender. They do.
Mhm. They came on late last year, didn't they?
Yeah, made the playoffs, 10-7. They were the youngest team in the NFL.
Hmm.
And then I just think the picks we made, Jared Burst, Brayton Fisk, Blake Corum to get him in the third round from Michigan. Oh, just good. Just good draft for the Rams. Well, we really don't know till we see it, but
Right, on
I think it
paper.
was a good draft. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm anxious to see how Saquon Barkley does with the Eagles. Um, Anxious to see how the Steelers do. It doesn't look like Justin Fields is coming on like I was hoping. So I guess all
Yeah.
my hopes go with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, it's going to be Russell Wilson as the starter.
Mhm. And
They might use Fields in the Wildcat or something like that. To run the ball instead of throw.
mhm.
But you got to have two quarterbacks in this league anymore. The way quarterbacks go down with injuries.
Right, right.
Look what happened to the Jets when they lost Rodgers.
Hmm.
They
And they
had
had,
nobody.
yeah, Wilson, right, was his
Yeah,
backup and didn't do
yeah.
anything.
Zach.
Yeah,
What a
he's
waste of a second pick
isn't
overall.
isn't he with Denver now?
Yeah,
Poor Denver.
I know. A lot of times they just go like, remember Achilles Smith?
Hmm.
The Bengals drafted him first round out of Oregon. Wilson was the same way. He had 1 year of being good in
Hmm.
college, just one. And they get sold on the hype.
Hmm.
Jamarcus Russell,
Mitch
LSU.
Mitch Trubisky, North Dakota State.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. To me, I got to see more than one season.
Hmm. Did you see where Jamarcus Russell sent a letter back in I think it was 2010 or 12? I forget what, but he sent a letter out to all 32 teams saying that he would play for free and didn't get any answers back. That's telling you something right there. Yeah.
Yes, yes. We're still waiting on Gary Barger. He has not come on yet. Must still be busy. So
Mhm.
Kenny and I are gonna toss it around, and we'll do what we can to give you a show here.
Yep.
So Kenny, you got any update on scores in Little League or not?
Uh, Let me see here. Um, yes, I have one. Mifflin County 12Us fell to State College, 10-5. Uh, so Mifflin County will be back in action on Friday, and they'll be in the losers or the second bracket or losers bracket, and a team to be named at a later date. So, and like we said before, Big Valley 10s defeated State College 3-2 to capture the 10U District 5 championship. So that's the update on this. I do have another one. The Mifflin County 14U softball team fell to Indiana, and they are now officially eliminated. So,
Okay.
and that's all the games that were on tonight.
All right, but then we should have Gary soon. I would think.
Do you want to do the shout outs while we're waiting?
Yeah,
We
why
can-
not? Let me
Okay.
get to your music and we'll do the shout outs.
Okay.
Do 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 do. Feel the groove.
Mm.
Kenny
Oh, yeah.
Varner, feeding the ducks, and the shout outs.
All
All right,
right,
buddy.
here we go. Okay, we'll start out with shout out to the 12U pitchers, Big Valley Caden Peachy and Bellefonte pitcher Harrison Hoover, who went head to head yesterday in Belleville. And Peachy allowed just 3 hits while striking out 8, while Hoover also only gave up 3 hits and struck out 12 in Red Raiders 2-1 victory. So congratulations to both pitchers. It was a real nail biter there. For 12Us to have a 2-1 game and the pitchers be dominant, that's a good for the future of both areas. So congratulations to both. We got a little postseason congratulations. Congratulations to EJ's Kelton Bonnell and Clark Ritzman being named to PA Baseball Coaches Association's All-State team. Great job. We also have some other players from Center County for Bald Eagle area. First team, Weston McLean as pitcher, Carson Nagel, infield, Gavin Burns, outfield. Second team was Cahill Burns and Cam Watkins. So awesome job there. And then finally, Bellefonte Baseball. They had Levi Purnell in the first team as infield, and the all-time Bellefonte leading hitters or home run hitter Trevor Johnson was also picked for the outfield. And on second team, it was Braden Cormanic, their catcher. So a lot of great talent heading to the next level, and we're recognized for their seasons by the PA coaches. Congratulations to Mifflin County and State College 12Us. We gave you the update on both them. Congratulations to St. Joseph baseball senior for making the PA coaches all-state second team. Duckworth had a 500 batting average, and he had 19 RBIs. And then finally here's a blast from the past. University of Missouri Skylar Ciccolini finished in the top 10 in the Olympic trials for the javelin.
Did she really?
Yeah. So
Nice.
Congratulations. She's still making headlines, which is great.
Cool.
So one of the best javelin throwers I've ever seen, if not the best.
Oh yeah.
So, and that concludes my shout outs for today.
All right. That was pretty good. You could finish top 10 in the Olympic trials. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've got talent.
Yeah, it seems like it's been forever since we've talked about her, but she's still out there doing her. I think she was a senior this year, though.
At Missouri,
Yeah.
she might have been. Yeah, I think so. Um, we're still waiting on Gary Barger. When he comes, we'll bring him on. If he can't, then that's it. That's all there is to it.
Short and
We'll still
sweet.
we'll still keep talking here for
Mhm.
the show until we're done with the show. So stick around. Um, what do you feel like talking about, Kenny?
Talk a little baseball.
Go.
Okay. So how bad is the teams from Chicago this
Oh my
season?
God.
We
But
saw it coming with the White Sox, but the Cubs.
yeah, but oh my God, nothing compares to how bad the White Sox are.
Oh, aren't they on pace to tie or break the all-time futility
Yeah, from the
games
Mets.
lost? Mm-hmm.
The Mets. Oh my God, it's just like these guys can't pitch, can't hit.
Mm.
I would hate to be a White Sox fan.
Oh yeah, the
Swear to God,
manager's
I would.
terrible. That Pedro Gaffon, I guess his name is. Yeah, yeah. It's some tough times there in the north side and south side. That's for sure. The lineup for the Cubs, their last four hitters, I believe, their batting average is below. All of them are below 250.
Nice.
So
They're the White Sox are 24-63.
oh wow,
24-63. The Cubs are 39-47. They're last place too.
mm-hmm.
We're hitting the skids after a great first half. The Nationals were right there in the wild, one game behind in the wild card, and now they've lost 2. They've lost 8 of their last 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of younger guys, don't they?
Yeah, very young team. They're 39-46.
Mm.
The thing I hate to see is the Phillies, 56-29.
Yeah, they're really tearing this year.
I can't.
Harper, dude. I mean, he's really until he got hurt, he was really hitting the cover off the ball.
He's a sore spot with me.
Oops.
He was a national.
Yeah, right.
Best record in the American League is the Baltimore Orioles, 54-31.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
They are a good team. They are a really good young team.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, talking Major League Baseball, I guess tonight ESPN has the All-Star reveal on who's the All-Stars for the All-Star game.
Nice.
Yeah, they even make a big deal about that now.
Hmm.
Remember, it used to be, you'd read about it in the paper the next day. Now
Right.
they got this. Now they got this damn here's a show, the All-Star show.
Mm-hmm. That's almost as bad as the drafts are anymore.
Yeah.
They're all trying to take a page from NFL. The NFL draft, and you can't do that.
No.
Now, football deserves their 2 days. I mean, because there's not a lot of eyes watching the second day, but it's still a lot of good players still going. Where somebody strung it out for 2 days. Was that basketball?
Yeah.
And yeah,
why?
They don't usually do that. Yeah, exactly.
The NFL, I got to admit, I geeked out all 3 days. I watched every pick, every round. Every one.
Wow.
Let's see. They see if they got them up here. All-Star. Tonight was announcing the starters.
Mm.
Let's see. The Phillies got Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, and Alec Baum starting.
Oh, nice. So Trey made it then. Trey Turner made it?
Yeah, another former National.
Wow.
Who else do they got? Kettle Marte of the Diamondbacks, Christian Yelich of the Brewers, Juraxen Profar, and Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres, William Contreras for the Brewers. These are starters. And the DH will be Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers.
Much
and
deserved.
He should be.
Yes.
He should be.
Yeah, he's going to make his contract look like a bargain the way he's been playing.
Right.
And he hasn't even been pitching yet. Wait till he gets back on the mound.
Oh, I know. The guy's a great player. He's freakishly talented. For the American League, you got the outfield is Aaron Judge and Juan Soto of the Yankees, and Stephen Kwan of the Guardians, who's almost hitting 400.
Wow.
Soto, another National. That sucks. The Blue Jays have Vladimir Guerrero. The Astros, Jose Altuve. The Orioles have Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman. The Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The Astros also have Jordan Alvarez. And let's see. Yeah, that was it, designated hitter. So there's the all-star starters. Reserves will be announced on Sunday.
Cool. Do you remember back in the day when they let the fans
vote
with the little you poke out?
Oh, yeah.
You wanted? Oh, man. I think it was the Gillette All-Star ballots.
Oh, yeah. It was fun voting for all-stars.
Every time you went to the grocery store, you'd pick up one or two. That was awesome. Now they do it, I'm sure, by internet.
Online. Yeah. I didn't vote. I didn't vote for a damn player.
I voted for all the Yankees. I didn't care about anybody but the Yankees back then.
Didn't you?
No. Nope. I was a Yankee fan. Chris Chambliss, Mickey Rivers, man. Even if they sucked, I still.
Yeah, but they didn't suck. They didn't suck.
No, but like Chris Chambliss, Reggie Jackson.
Yeah. I had to put up with that crap. My brother's a Yankee fan.
Oh.
I had to put up with them winning World Series while, believe it or not, I was a Montreal Expo fan.
Oh, man, I wish they'd bring them back.
We did not win much until the late 70s, early 80s. I had to put up with a lot of losing.
Well, that was when Gary Carter came on, right?
Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines. Yeah. Then the one year they had the team. 1994, we would have won the frickin' World Series. I know it. We had the best record in baseball by a wide margin. We had the Cy Young Award winner, Pedro Martinez. What happened? Strike. Remember?
Yeah. And didn't you have Randy Johnson back then?
Yeah. Strike in the middle of the season, and that ended it. But the Expos, now the Nationals. I finally got my World Series win in 2019.
Yeah.
And then since then, we've been one of the worst teams in baseball. That's what happens. You go in spurts unless you're the Dodgers and them with all that money. But you get your players, you lose them to other teams for big contracts, and you have to rebuild.
Yeah. And they're rebuilding through their farm system, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, we're going to be monstrously good. We are. Our farm system, James Wood, Brady House, Dylan Cruz from LSU. The Nationals got a wildly successful farm system. Wood made his debut the other day. He's an outfielder, center fielder, 6'7", 234.
Wow.
Had no choice but to bring him up. He was destroying AAA pitching. Down in AAA, he was hitting 358 with 10 homers and like 50 RBIs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's kind of like has the frame of Judge,
Aaron
right?
Judge, yep.
Yeah.
That guy's freaking crazy right now, as good as he is.
Mm-hmm. They say that it could possibly, with the pace he's going, beat his own record that he broke Maris's a couple years back. So
yeah, he's got. He's having a hell of a year.
Oh, wanted to tell you, this is kind of off the subject, but do you really want to feel older than what we do right now?
I don't know if it's possible, but go ahead.
I was covering a couple games here, and one of the coaches on the Big Valley team was Austin Long. He has a son playing in the league on the All-Star team for the 12Us. And I remember it like it yesterday. Like he was beating that record, all-time scoring record, and wow, now he's got a son.
My God!
And do you remember AJ Scheffel?
Yeah.
His sons played on the All-Star team as well. So yeah, it was kind of like, hey, I remember you. No way you can be that old.
We are really getting freaking old, Kenny.
We are.
But we're like fine wine. Right?
Oh, unless you talk to my wife, she says I age like milk. So sorry, I stole that from Jeff Dunham. Couldn't resist. No.
All curdled and sour, huh?
Yep.
I got to tell you the truth, though. I miss sports. I'm doing a lot of news and stuff for the Sentinel, a lot of news stories, and I miss sports. I really do.
I'm sure.
I just like, I like writing about it, but, I can't really cover anything, so.
Yeah. Well, hopefully someday we can get you back out and.
Wheel me out there.
All right, because we still got to do a tag team for HWF, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, those guys, it's easy to beat. I want to take on Sons of Mifflin County because they're probably the easiest team to beat.
Yeah.
Silks and his partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something tells me we're not getting Gary Barger tonight.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's slim and none with the chances.
Yeah. Well, he said he might not be able to make it, but.
Right. Hey, if not, we'll try again next week.
Yeah, well, we'll try to get some guests. It's kind of hard to get
Yeah.
them in the summer when high school sports are done.
Right. Everyone goes on vacation or they,
I
go
do
away.
want. I don't want to jinx it,
Uh-huh.
but I did get a little bit of a promise from Dave Hart that he would come on.
Nice.
Former state champ from Juniata,
Uh-huh.
who's now an assistant coach at Penn State for a while, and now he helps with the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club.
Oh, cool.
And you know how successful they are.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got five of the six guys in the Olympics are from the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club.
Wow.
But Dave, unfortunately, I did a story on Ron Hart there. Dave and Bob Hart, great people. You know them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At Juniata, their father, Ron, died recently. Former longtime coach at Juniata High School from 1968 to 1988. Good guy. Did you ever meet him, Ron?
No, I never had the pleasure. Yeah, he by the time I came up through, he was already retired. So
Yeah, he stepped down and let Bobby, his son Bob, take over, and he was the junior high coach.
oh, okay.
He went to be the junior high coach, but was always really, really kind and nice to me and come up and talk. And, he loved to talk wrestling, and it was a special time. But both Bob and Dave said they'd come on.
Oh, great. That's cool.
Yeah. So we'll get people here, I promise. If not, we'll just have our audience come on. We'll pick somebody from the audience and let them come on and talk with us. Why the hell not?
Why not? Yeah. We should have like a call-in show.
How about it? I guess we could find a way to do it. What are you doing for the 4th of July?
Actually heading to my folks' house. Big family get together. Weather permitting, swimming and eating a lot of food.
Oh,
So, how about yourself?
I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. My wife's in Hawaii. The family's scattered all over. 4th of July for me is probably going to be just me eating by myself at my house.
Dang.
I got hot dogs and burgers, so I'm okay. I don't know. Maybe have some family come over, but pretty much I have no plans for the 4th. Isn't that sad? I'll probably air out, watch some ESPN Plus, see what's going on. I don't have I hate the summer months for sports wise, man.
Yeah, it comes screeching to a complete halt pretty much.
Yeah, nothing's going on except for baseball.
Yeah.
And it's not that I hate baseball, but it's just,
Right. What did we talk about the College World Series? How that
I
ended?
loved it. Did you watch any of it?
Some of it. I saw Tennessee make a comeback in one of those games. I forget who it was against, but
that World Series was great. Tennessee and Texas A&M. Oh my God, was it great? Went to the best of 3. It went to the 3rd game. Tennessee won 6-5. Just really good series. I mean, Tennessee was brutally good. Texas A&M. I mean, it was just good. It was good for baseball, college baseball. That World Series, it was entertaining. Dominated once again by the SEC and the ACC. They each had 4. there's only 8 teams in the College World Series, and SEC and ACC had 4.
Jeez, they had it pretty well covered.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and it was pretty cool.
Did you see the ironic thing at the press conferences at the
The Texas A&M coach,
yeah,
Ross Nagel, they like getting mad at the reporter about asking if he's going to Texas, and the next, why don't you just be honest?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And the next day he's going to Texas. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I thought that too. I'm like, really?
It was crazy. But it was good College World Series for baseball. I think softball was good too, even though Oklahoma won it for the 4th straight year.
Yeah, they're building that quite a dynasty there.
Oh my God, yeah. It's like, how can you? You know, these stud kids graduate, and you think there's no way they're going to do it again, and they do it again. It's wild.
It is.
Yeah, but I watched that. It was that was fun.
And he's gone. Okay. Well, I didn't get a chance to watch the College World Series, but for the softball. But hopefully Brion will be back to add a little more.
I got
to the conversation.
I got knocked out. All of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute, I'm off.
Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you.
Holy shit! I'm next thing I know, I'm out.
I saw the big picture and like, oh crap.
I guess the audience didn't want to hear me talk anymore. They voted me off the island. Shit.
Oh wow. Technology, you gotta love it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it was now it's like, well, training camp will start. There'll be preseason football soon.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Kenny, before you know it, high school ball will be here.
Yeah. Well, I know it's not high school, but the Bulldogs, our special needs team, we start up here in less than a month.
All right, there you go.
So it's like, where has the summer gone? You know,
gearing up for football.
Yep.
You got your schedule ready to go?
We're working on it. Yep. We want to thank everybody that's signed up so far. We have more signed up this year at this point than we ever have. So the team's coming out and playing us. We really appreciate it. It's going to be a fun time, and you're making it a lot easier on us coaches for not having to we have some kind of a schedule this year instead of playing by the seat of our pants. So.
High school's going to be different around here too. Mifflin County going to be 5A now instead of 6A, and the conference realignment, they've got an all new schedule.
Wow. Has it been released yet?
I have it. I can. I think I have it. I think I can. I have it somewhere. But it is different. They have yeah, I got it. They open August 23rd against Central Mountain.
Yeah, Central Mountain's also another team that's dropped in the class, hasn't they?
Yeah.
They're down with Juniata now?
Yeah, in 4. Juniata's 4, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But that's good for Juniata. At least they can play somebody instead of having a walkthrough to the district championship. But it's sort of like, remember the teams that we played when we were down in before we went to the Keystone? Where were we at? We were at the Oh, the other mid-pen.
Commonwealth? Was it
No, yeah,
Commonwealth?
Commonwealth, and then we dropped low, and they moved us back up to the Keystone, into the Keystone, but we were down. I can't
Liberty.
remember.
Was it Liberty?
Some no. Well,
No,
we're
that's
getting some.
Indiana.
We're getting some of those teams back. They
Hmm.
open August 23rd, Central Mountain away. August 30th is Northern York away. Then their first home is September 6th against Mechanicsburg. Then the 13th, they're back on the road at Hershey. The 20th of September, home against Shippensburg. The 27th, away against Palmyra. October 4th, home against Waynesboro. October 11th, home against Lower Dauphin. October 18th, away against Gettysburg. And October 25th, home against Redland.
Oh, wow.
Completely different.
Yeah.
And honestly, and that's no disrespect to Mifflin County, it's a lot easier.
Mm.
They moved Bishop McDevitt and Cedar Cliff out of the Keystone. The two best teams. And put them in the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is the most brutal conference in high school football in PA. You have now Bishop McDevitt, Cedar Cliff, State College, Harrisburg, Central Dauphin, Cumberland Valley.
Wow. And they're all going to beat up on each other.
It is brutal.
Mm.
But that's the schedule. They August 23rd is the opener on the road. Home opener September 6th.
And this will be probably the last year that they play
Last
at
year
Mitchell Field?
at Mitchell Field. The last year. Because next to the 25 season, they'll have this sports stadium up.
Yeah. And they're really getting work done over there. It's going to be awesome when it comes out, though. I can't wait.
Yeah, I just don't know why none of the fields were named after you or me. Why is that?
I don't know. Unless they're saving the name a porta potty after me. I don't know.
Maybe. We might get a brick.
Yeah.
Oh, man, my friend. Yeah. We'll see what happens coming up here. We'll try to get Gary Barger back on. He couldn't make it tonight. We got Dave and Bob Hart. We're going to try to get them on. And, we'll get some guests here.
Oh, definitely.
Just a little slow right now.
Yeah.
People on vacation, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we can talk. We just talked for an hour.
Yeah, and didn't even break a sweat.
No. All right, then we'll try to get some local guys on here. We'll try again next week. I'm sure you're getting sick of Kenny and I just talking to each other.
Yeah, just hang with us.
All right, that's going to about wrap it up for this week. We thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Sorry that Gary couldn't make it. That's going to wrap it up for my co-host, Kenny Varner. I'm Brian Carson. Thank you for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care. Have a great 4th of July.
Good night, everybody, and happy Independence Day.